Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving yesterday. We are looking at some rain showers that had moved through the area earlier this morning, beginning to exit the coast now. So we are looking at dry conditions from here on out through the remainder of the day. What we will see are the winds that will be picking up as we go through the next couple of hours and continuing into the afternoon and evening behind that frontal boundary. That will be ushering in some pretty stiff northwesterly winds later today. Current surface analysis showing the rain showers pushing off the coast as frontal boundary behind the rain shower activity that will be moving through over the course of the next couple of hours. And again, it will be bringing in some cooler conditions, some drier air, and also some windier conditions as we go throughout the next several hours here into the beginning of the weekend. Looking at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, you can see that freezing level at 6,200 feet. And our winds generally out of a northwesterly direction at the low levels of the atmosphere, becoming southwesterly in direction as we go up in height and increasing quite a bit as we go up to that 25,000 foot level where we see winds out of the southwest at 70 knots. Looking at our current radar, you can see the rain activity that we had earlier this morning, again, pushing quickly off the coast with no precipitation behind the this wave of precip that moved through early this morning. So we are going to be looking at conditions drying out. We'll see a little bit of sunshine as we go throughout the next couple of hours as well, with mostly sunny skies expected later this afternoon, with the drying conditions ushered in by those northwesterly winds. We we are looking at a much better conditions here as of the 10 a.m. hour than what we saw during our 8:15 weather briefing, where we see a little bit of sunshine. Certainly more visibility from these from the weather cam here, looking off to our south as well. So we are going to see these clouds begin to break up even more as we go through the next couple of hours, and again those winds increasing as well. Looking at our surface analysis, or surface, excuse me, our satellite imagery here, infrared satellite, showing those colder cloud tops exiting the coastline here, and off to our west you can see some breaks that are beginning to move across the Chesapeake Bay and will eventually reach the Wallops area, where we will see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies here in just a couple of hours. We'll look here at our forecast model and what we can expect as we go throughout the remainder of the day and into the weekend. You can see those closely compacted isobars indicating the stronger winds expected later this afternoon. They start to broaden out a bit as we go through the day tomorrow, but we will see still a bit of a pressure gradient across the area during your Saturday, with some breezy conditions expected to continue with those northwesterly winds. We'll also see much colder air for your Saturday as well, with temperatures struggling to get out of the mid 40s for daytime highs. As we go through the weekend, Sunday, we're going to see a little bit of a upper level disturbance moving off to our north. Looks like we're going to see very little in the way of moisture to work with this upper level disturbance. So not expecting any precipitation here at Wallops. Could see some across the northern portions of the Delmarva Peninsula and up across the northeast. Could see a little bit of precipitation, but not expecting any here at Wallops for your Sunday. We will see a few more clouds on Sunday, and then start to see more breaks in those clouds as we go through the Sunday evening and Monday time period. So Monday into the middle of next week, expecting dry conditions with overall a partly cloudy sky for the first few days of the week. And we will see a warming trend as we go into the middle of the week, which we will see on our 7-day forecast here in just a few minutes. Looking at our next 24 hours, you can see the main hazard to be concerned with will be those winds. Currently seeing those winds just shy of the 25 knot criteria that we have for wind advisories here at Wallops, but we are expecting to need a wind advisory later this afternoon into the even the late morning hours. Could see a wind advisory posted here across the Wallops region just in the next hour or two, as this wind should exceed 25 knots and continue through the afternoon, seeing those winds up to potentially as high as 33 knots for our peak wind gusts during the afternoon. That looks like when we'll see our strongest winds from this frontal boundary that will be crossing the area. And then into the evening, still seeing fairly breezy conditions during the evening and overnight hours with those winds near that 25 knot threshold. Looking into the forecast for your remainder of your weekend, you're going to see cooler conditions for your Saturday, high of 45 after a morning low of 29 degrees. Sunday, expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies with warmer conditions and a high of 55. A brief cool down for the first part of the week. Next week for your Monday, seeing a high of 47, and then we'll see those temperatures rise once again as we go through the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time period, looking at highs in the 50s, maybe even close to 60 degrees by Thursday of next week, and seeing those overnight lows begin to moderate a little bit as well, with a low temperature starting out the week right around that freezing mark and then warming to around 42 degrees by the time we get to the Wednesday and Thursday time period. Well, that'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again Monday morning with weather briefings at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.